What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, snuffers? I made a promise for my first review, and I kept it. So anyway, if you are watching, you're probably one of the only ones watching. My first European snuff, and my first snuff outside of Garrett's or whatever, Scotch snuff, American snuff. My first one was Wilson's of Sharrow Crumbs of Comfort. This tin I've actually has gone through a little bit. It's been to work with me when I was working. I'm not really working right now, but anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna open it up. I'm gonna let y'all see what it looks like. I'm actually gonna make this video, even though it's my first review, I'm gonna try to keep it kind of short because I tried to record it earlier and I just rambled on for like 10 minutes. It's not even it wasn't even about the stuff. Anyways, let's check it out. To me, it's actually much darker than it is on camera. It seems like, well, that just looks like it's bloody or something. Anyway, to me, the grind, the tobacco, it's dark, it's moist. You can't really tell from my camera, but it's dark, it's moist. It's I wouldn't say too moist. I'd say it's coarse too, but not. I don't even want to use the word coarse. I'd say it's fluffy. There are some balls in there, so I guess it could be coarse, but it's moist and fluffy enough to where it falls right apart. And what I like about this, I'm not a fan of mint flavored anything. I don't like mentholated stuff. I do, but I like it light. And it's weird because I am a spearmint fan. I don't like wintergreen dips. I would choose a mint dip over that, even though I don't like mints. But I've always been a super spearmint fan, and this is what I'm getting to. To me, this has such a nostalgic spearmint smell to me, and why it's nostalgic is because when I was little, my mom used to chew Wrigley's spearmint gum. I think she still does, but when I was little, she would give me a piece, and just smelling that, for it being my mother, and always smelling that spearmint smell, it just kind of brings some type of nostalgia for me smelling it off of her and smelling that spearmint. But what I like about it is, let me get the whole nose ring out. Yeah, you probably didn't expect that. But the spearmint is so just nostalgic, and I've never had a snuff that had this type of spearmint, but it doesn't overpower it, and you can still taste that smoky cured, I guess, tobacco in the process of it. It's very bold, and it smells great. So let's have a pinch. I'm gonna put it in the old snuff box because that's how I like to. Well, I prefer a tool or the snuff box. I'll pinch it and put it in my nose, but I kind of like just sniffing it. Alright, here we go. And my right nostril is always more sensitive than the left when it comes to menthol, so that's another reason. I would say this is for me, it's not an everyday or an all-day snuff. It's a morning and afternoon or morning, dinner time, or maybe not dinner time, but more go to bed, right before bed. That's what I like it. Check it out. Okay. Woo! Okay, for one, it's still nice. Peck's bite, probably hit that one a little too hard. That's another reason why I like coarser snuffs, because I have a habit of just snorting that bitch up. Oh, it made my face turn red. Also, I have rosacea. If y'all don't know what that is, it's a skin condition. I actually just got more medicine for it, so that should be clearing up pretty soon. But yeah, that definitely made me turn more red than oh yeah. Oh, and it's lovely too, man. The spearmint is just such a clean, fresh spearmint flavor. It's very refreshing. It'll wake you right up. But underneath all of it, I will say the spearmint is stronger than anything else, but underneath all of it, you really do, you can find those, there'll be like waves of the smell every now and then. They come back to you and you taste those notes of the spearmint, but underneath all that, sometimes you taste this bold or robusty, just a very bold, like a dark coffee. It's like, it's not a coffee smell, but it's like a dark tobacco. Just, you can smell it. You can smell it in the cure, or in the, you know, and you can smell it in the snuff. It's really nice. Alright, this video is going on a lot longer than I had planned. I will make the other videos better and slower, a little bit more relaxed, but I did promise this, so I'll say for Wilson's and Sharrow, which being one of the oldest makers of snuff, definitely for first experience, I would say it is nice, but if you're new to snuff, I don't recommend you get this one unless you only like menthols, or you like super strong menthols. But I do recommend this for, you know, and every once in a while or throughout the day, maybe like once or twice, maybe 3 times a day or something like that, if you like that, or you want to freshen up a little bit or have something fresh after a nice meal. I recommend Crumbs of Comfort. It's delicious. Shout out to Wilson's of Sharrow for them being my first experience of at least European snuff, and shout out to anyone watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, sorry about this one, but the next ones will be great. And in a couple weeks or a week, depending on when my Mr. Snuff order shows up, there will be more reviews, and they'll be a little bit more consistent within, like, you know, a couple days, or maybe, you know, once a week. We'll figure it out. But cheers. Rock on. See y'all later.